What do you think? Is it chronic? Is the situation chronic? What do you think? This is February 12th. Hi, Joy, this is Martin. And then February 27th, I did the question, exclamation, question mark pattern that I like. And then, oh, sorry, Martin, but I've been super sick this week. I'll give you a call when I can talk. And then I go like this. And then we're looking at Thursday, March 12th. How are you doing these days? Hi, Martin. I'm in Kamloops for meetings, but we can set up a time to talk on the phone. How are you keeping? And then I answer on the 12th again. Not too bad. When do you want to chat? And then I answer again on March 30th, because I don't hear back. I'm getting the feeling that BC coroners are allowing themselves to pass away before they train replacements. Maybe another province's coroner's offices should launch an investigation. And then she answers on March 30th. Hi, Martin. I arrived home Saturday from being out of town, and my apologies in not getting back to you. Should I answer this? It's on the weekend. Could be a TELUS number that I don't know is calling really for me. I'm going to decline. Okay, so yeah, my apologies in not getting back to you. Many fun family events were taking my attention. I'm at the dentist today getting major work done, so I'll connect with you tomorrow. And then I answer, okay. Now, we had already met, I think, I'm not sure, at one point we met at the coffee shop there, where I was hoping she'd give me more attention, but, you know, when people are known in a community for a long time. And, you know, of course she's nice. She's a really nice person. And everybody loves her, and people would be upset to lose her because she's really nice. She's easy to get along with. Okay, there are plenty of people that are easy to get along with, but does that make them the most competent in their field? Like, for example, I go to Coast Mountain College here, the post-secondary institution. Some people might say, hey, Martin, if you're so smart, how come you don't work there? Yeah, it's because I'm so smart. But I'm not so smart, like I was telling my brother yesterday, is be careful. I'm not claiming to be smart or because I make the right decisions as a responsible adult would. He thinks that gives me a God complex. No, I'm average intelligence for an Homo sapien. But the norm have not undergone the self-actualization process to become Homo sapiens. So to them, I seem very, out there, when really I'm an average human, except that it was in my 30s that I finally did all the work to catch up on what I would be like if I had been born in human colonies, right? So when I go to the college, I find out they have a lot of superhero graphic novels there, and the librarian that I talk to a lot at the municipal library here says that there's an agreement, or I hope it's still in effect, where city residents can borrow books there, except that it's locked, the door. You got to get yourself into the main entrance with help, and if you're not a student or a staff. Now, I'm in the library, and I'm hearing this loud talking right away, like really loud, and I got tired of it. So as a non-student and non-staff, I kind of get up and I see it's a guy whose gut is kind of trying to get out of his shirt there, and his shirt is trying to get out of his pants, just leaning on the doorway of a guy's office that is behind where the main librarian's reception place would be. And I'm saying, you guys know it's a library here, right? And then I see they have a door to the office. I say, you could close the door. So these are staff that didn't get fired, but the main librarian position got cut, right? And knowing, I think the guy that's in charge of the campus is a decent guy, okay? But it's a decent guy who doesn't want to lose his job. But there's plenty of people there that should lose their job based on their competence, and it doesn't work like that. Unions don't let it work like that. And it's all about who gets along with who. But to have to kind of teach the staff with the bad cop look to try to be kind of learner-centered. There's some students here trying to do homework. It wasn't just me there. That's who they keep as staff, right? People that are so self-involved and so unable to realize that they can't reference others. The others that actually get them to have a job, right? That means students deciding to go there gets you to have a job. So you might want to respect them more. It's kind of sad that people don't see what they're doing to their own selves, their own lives, their own proto-societies, and keep devolving them and devolving them. Again, I am for the idea of unions, but as based on their original foundational basis, right? The BCGU is most certainly not a union that even protects the rights of their own workers, especially if you consider the most important human right, which is to self-actualize into an Homo sapien, right? To undergo the maturation process, to be an individual with integrity and dignity and a good community member. Not the illusion of one, just because you have a job and you're one of those really nice people that are easy to get along with. It doesn't make you good for your community.